Grayson Manning, Parker Sorensen, Jack Oldman, Zach Tucker, Sam Trumbull, Max Frateroli, Wyatt Wiggins, Lucas Littlejohn, Brendan Marino, and Lucas Fraser. And of course, they're led by the GOAT, Gary Gate. For Team Haudenosaunee, in between the pipes with the youngster, Ryder Johnson had 20 saves against the Americans a couple days ago. And in front of him will be Julian Watts, Logan Lee, Tayoni Galante, Parker Booth, James Whitehorse, Mason Sandin, Noah Snyder, Bear Martin, and Dalen John. A lot cooler day here today on a Tuesday. Much needed for all of these athletes. Good breeze, cloud cover. Might even see a little bit of rain as the day goes on. And behind us, it'll be Kenya versus Germany on field 2. The great Chandel Oliver has the call for that one. And also, if maybe you get tired of hearing my voice all day long, check out the live Hong Kong feed. The announcers here have been calling every single game. Sorry, the Korean, my apologies. They've been calling all the games in Korean. And a nice little added touch here at the World Championship. Some technical crew just repainting the goal creases here on field 1. They've gotten a lot of use over the past 4 days. This is the start of day 5. And at the end of today, it'll be the end of pool play and officially the halfway point of this tournament. And this should be a fun one between the Haudenosaunee Nationals and the Canadians. A lot of these athletes very familiar with each other from college and summer ball back home. Again, find me on Twitter at Teddy Jenner, Teddy Jenner. Lots going on back home with the Minto Cup and Founders Cup underway, the Junior A and Junior B National Championships back home. At the dot, as we get set, it'll be Jack Oldman going up against Julian Watts. Oldman has been fantastic, and so has Watts for that matter. And we'll see who will have the first possession here in this one. And a good spar early on between Oldman and Watts. Who's going to find the early release? It will be Oldman. Ball pops free, though. Still loose. Bodies battling. Watts is in there, as is Lucas Fraser. Ball pops free. Running onto his Wyatt Wiggins. He'll stride across center. Canada keeps a long pole in the midi on side. Marino skips it through X with Max Frateroli. Frateroli out the backside with Lucas Littlejohn. Now through the middle, Chris Rathwell. Luke Robinson, a hat trick last game. It's off to David Peterkin. Extra shot there from Robinson, goes high over the cage of Ryder Johnson. Backed up by Canada. Rathwell, Peterkin. Back to Robinson, now Peterkin again. Peterkin splits down the left. Here comes an early slide from the Haudenosaunee D. Skip past Robinson, man open on the backside, can't find him. And one of the early problems for Canada the first couple games, a little sloppiness with their early passes. They got to make those 35-yard passes, 20-yard passes, make it easier for their teammates and not force the ball. And now there's an early shot high over top out of the stick of Peterkin, backed up by Canada. And the first two early shots from Canada high over top of the net. Now running with a head of steam is Frateroli. He's watched there by Bear Martin. Marino, picked up by Parker Booth. Now Robinson, he's got the long pole on him. That's Logan Lee, skip through X, Marino, one more, finds space, shot, wide on the short side. So 3 early shots here in the opening possession for Canada, 2.5 minutes in. But still unable to find one past Ryder Johnson. Carrying is Robinson. Marino, back to Robinson. Watched by Logan Lee. Tough bouncer, good handle there by Peterkin. He's able to get away from his man. Skips it through X, and there's an unforced pass, goes off the top of the stick of the attackman and out of play. So it wasn't a clean set defensively for Haudenosaunee, but they come out of it unscathed. And now they'll try and run. Amon Camberlin to the far side. And they're able to get it in the hands. I believe that's Brett Bucktooth Jr. on the far side. Yeah, some of these Haudenosaunee jerseys a little tough to read with the numbers, especially the players on the far side. James Whitehorse up through X. Chase Cogan. 6 goals to lead the Haudenosaunee in this tournament. Hunter Thompson. Snyder. Cogan. Skip through X. One more. Snyder. Shot. Goes up and over top of the net, and he knows he missed a glorious opportunity there. Grayson Manning come out to challenge. Snyder unable to find it. There's Whitehorse. Driving GLE. Inside feed. And there's the early goal for the Haudenosaunee. Hunter Thompson gets the first goal for Marty Ward's crew. And the Nationals lead at 1-0. And a good backside cut and good handle in traffic as he goes airborne to beat Manning. And he's able to just to dump it under the stick, and first real offensive foray for the Nationals. It's in the back of the net. Watts and Oldman at the dot again. And Watts will win this one cleanly back. Littlejohn trying to protect it. And it's grabbed by Canada. Here's Hayden Hiltz. Jared Masniak, Littlejohn. You can hear the Haudenosaunee bench on the sideline live mic, just calling out their sets. Here's Grayson Thompson. Skip it over to Sawyer English. Watched by Galante. English, Thompson. Couple high seals. Thompson trying to turn the corner. He does. One more Masniak. Ball back up top here to Justin Tavares. English. Watched by Galante. Now he's got the short stick matchup. English. Thompson. Split dodge. Comes back to his dominant left. And good defense there by the Haudenosaunee Logan Lee. Here's Lucas Littlejohn. Sawyer English on the far side. High 45 dodge here from Sawyer English. Loses footing. No flag. Good cross check there by Galante. Ball's gonna fall to Tavares. Little alligator arm on that loose ball though. Who's gonna find this loose ball on the far sideline? And it's gonna be Justin Tavares for Canada. Grayson Thompson, watched by Galante. Give it off to Tavares. Canadians making some changes. Tavares running. Up top, David Peterkin. There's Lucas Littlejohn. Canadians are changing through the midfield. Luke Robinson. Fresh midfield grew up for Gary Gates' crew. Peterkin with a head of steam. Drives through X. Masniak. Good slide help comes from the D. Good rotation, Logan Lee. And Masniak couldn't find it. Loose ball. Canada, the jump shot goes high over top. And it'll stay in play with Peterkin. Up top to Little John. Short stick matchup there with Cooper Anderson. Almost at the halfway point of the first quarter. Still 1-0 Haudenosaunee, and Canada finally breaks through. And that's Max Frateroli with his 6th of the tournament. It's 1-1. .746 to go, and finally Canada on the board. 1-0. And Frateroli just able to get underneath Logan Lee and then beat Ryder Johnson between the wickets.
No.
And I'm not sure what happened to Logan Lee there. Came up a little lame after that poke check on the defender. Boy, Chuck Ragusa snapping a photo of the broadcasters. Always appreciate that. No one ever takes pictures of the photographer or the broadcasters. Someone's got to take a picture of you, though. Loose ball here right in front of us. Watts has it. Ball knocked free. Now towards the sidelines. Snyder kept it in play. Ball straight up in the air. Masniak's going to try and find it. And good concentration on that one on the backhand feed. One more backside look. Extra pass. Scores! Jack Oldman, the face-off man. After a little hectic play right in front of us, a long sky ball picked up by Masniak, and then 2 quick passes later, and the unselfish one from Frateroli to Oldman, who buries it to the back of the net. And then just some good patience by Oldman, got Ryder Johnson to sort of freeze, plant his feet, and beat some far side. And now Oldman right back to the dot, turn, pivot, plungered out. Right to Lucas Fraser. Now near side, Zach Tucker. Manning to Oldman. And then a nice stick check there by Noah Snyder. Oldman trying to find it. Loose ball picked up by the Haudenosaunee. Good pressure by Masniak. Ball still loose. Oldman in there for Canada. A massive body's trying to find this loose ball. And Canada had possession, and will call the timeout. And it will be Canada possession, and they'll take it as the media timeout as well. A hot start for the Haudenosaunee Nationals, but 2 quick ones from Canada have them leading at 2-1 here on World Lacrosse TV. Back here on field 1, Gongchenpo Training Center. Canada leading at 2-1 over the Haudenosaunee Nationals. Justin Tavares, Peterkin, Masniak. Inside Lucas Littlejohn couldn't handle the pass, picked up by Haudenosaunee. They're going to run with a lot of speed through midfield. One more. Step down, shot and a goal, and it snuck past Grayson Manning. Dalen John with a little worm burner for his second of the tournament. And an unforced turnover by Canada leads to a transition goal by the Haudenosaunee. And that's where Canada just kind of finds themselves in some trouble. Trying to force a pass inside to Littlejohn. He couldn't handle it in traffic. And quickly the Haudenosaunee run with numbers. And they've tied this thing right back up at 2. Much as we kind of expected this game to go. It's going to be a back and forth affair between these two rivals. Oldman trying to find that loose ball. Still loose. Picked up by Haudenosaunee. Trying to find it as Frateroli. He does. Under some heavy duress. Gets his feet free. And then tried to skip it far side. Knocked down by the active stick of Galante. Now running is Logan Lee, the long pole. And Dalen John will slow things down. As Logan Lee will head off for a change. Kogan. Late man on is Dahogalate Barrio. Now Noah Snyder splits up top. Skips it backside. Oh, a good look. But Dalen John couldn't handle it. They're going to say it's a tip ball off Canada. It'll stay here with the Haudenosaunee. Running to X's Whitehorse. Skip pass up top. One more Kogan. Rolls away from the trouble. Backside skip. Getting his hands free is Dalen John. One more. Shot over top of the net. Backed up by Haudenosaunee. And then a late flag. And I believe this is going to go against Sam Trumbull for Canada. Again, this is where Canada can allow themselves 1 minute unnecessary roughness on Sam Trumbull. And a chance here for the Haudenosaunee. Noah Snyder will start with it right in front of us. Snyder, Kogan, Barrio. Here comes the rotation. Skip pass, Snyder. He'll shoot it. Good stick save by by Grayson Manning. And a long pass to the far corner to Hayden Hiltz. Hiltz sprints across center. 30 seconds on the major to Trumbull. There's Masniak on the far side corner, flag down. I think this is going to be offside on Haudenosaunee. Canada stepped out of the box. Get the call here from the officials, and it will be a minor technical offside on Haudenosaunee, so we'll play a little 5-on-5 here for 22 seconds. Canada will have an abbreviated extra man. There's David Peterkin. 10 seconds on the penalty to Trumbull. Haudenosaunee dropping back into their man down deep. Canada back to even strength. Short extra man opportunity. Peterkin, Masniak, one more. Tavares just ripped it and missed it. Backed up by Frateroli. Robinson shoots it, scores it. Ryder Johnson got a piece, but a heavy shot from Luke Robinson. Regains the 1-goal lead for Canada with his 5th of the tournament. Robinson saw he had time and room, called for it immediately, and didn't waste any time with that shot. Luke Robinson from Whitby, going to Cornell University. NCAA champs, coached by United States head coach Sean Nadalin. Oldman and Watts. Oldman will win it clean. Flipped it back to Logan Fletcher. Up top to Reese DeChico, scored the beautiful around the world goal yesterday. Now Masnick, watched by Logan Lee. It's a matchup I'm going to enjoy watching between those two. Little John, Sawyer English. Chico changing through center. Now here comes Jack Oldman. Will change as well. Rathwell. To English. Swings it near side. Marino. Split dodge, roll back, Little John. Bounce shot far side, off target. Backed up by Masnick.
The afternoon shift.
2:20 to go. I can already hear Tony Watts coming onto the field. The Aussie legend is in the house. Spinning away from trouble is Sawyer English, right down the pipe. Skip past Little John. One more shot goes off target. Good save there by Ryder Johnson. Now trying to find that loose ball is Sawyer English. Haudenosaunee trying to find it as well. Ball pops free on the far side. And it will be Canadian possession. Backside look, trying to find Little John, goes off the stick of a defender, not a play. Minute 45 on a running clock here in the opening quarter. Again, find me on social media at Teddy Jenner. Let me know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. Give you and your favorite players any shout out you want. Planting their feet, inside flip. Oh, what a save by Ryder Johnson on the doorstep. Denying Marino. Now the Canadians are changing their midfield group. David Peterkin comes on. And the stick of Luke Robinson, who has the go-ahead goal here. Canada leading at 3-2. Approaching the final minute of play in the opening quarter. Peterkin, Masnick's got a short stick, trying to work hard to find a one-on-one matchup. It'll come near side and then right back to Peterkin. Ian Masnick might want a little two-man game. GLE, backside look, trying to find Robinson, couldn't handle it. Picked up by Logan Lee. 40 seconds to go here in the first. Lee will give it off to Noah Snyder. Takes a couple checks, and timeout call by the Haudenosaunee. Good timeout there from head coach Marty Ward. Chance here for the Haudenosaunee to hold for last possession in the opening 15, a chance to tie it as well. Good work from Noah Snyder. Out of Irving, New York, goes to Marquette University. And both teams will discuss how they want to play these final 40-odd seconds. Coming up later today at 4 o'clock, it'll be the United States taking on Australia. Have a good Australian contingent watching that one here on World Lacrosse TV. See across the field the Canadian fans and the Haudenosaunee national fans trying to enjoy this one from the high viewpoint. Don't really need the trees today with this lovely cloud cover. Keeping everybody cool today, as mentioned. Might see a little bit of rain as the day goes on. Wouldn't be the worst. Might kick up the humidity a bit, but also might drop the temps a little. Here come the Nationals. It'll start with Hunter Thompson. Thompson will be guarded by Reese DeChico. And let's see how quickly they want to go here. Barrero. Haudenosaunee Barrero. Watched by Hiltz. Back to Thompson. Pushed down the alley by DeChico. Roll back up top, Chase Kogan. Kogan with a head of steam. Rolls back. Good defense from Fletcher. Takes the shot, stick save Manning. And he's going to long bomb this one all the way down the field. And the quarter will end. Haudenosaunee scored the first, but Canada will take a 1-goal lead into the break. A fantastic one here on field one. My name's Teddy Jenner. You're watching the World Lacrosse Men's Under-20 Championship from South Korea on World Lacrosse TV.
세상의 필요는 바뀌니까. 동원은 건강한 식탁을 넘어 미래에 필요한 먹거리까지 키워냅니다. 필요가 바뀌면 답도 바뀌어야 하니까. 필요에 답하다. 동원.
슈퍼 고단백을 슈퍼 건강하게, 게다가 슈퍼 맛있어. 그래서 동원 참치.
We honor our indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. We play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
Maybe I just have to, I'm going to take a picture of you like okay.
Off the draw, Canada wins it as the second quarter begins. Oldman flips it out, and now Canada will go through their changes. Lucas Fraser thought about a long pole bomb. Instead, we'll get off to Robinson. Walks there by Parker Booth. Back to Robinson. Oldman going to change to the midfield. Slow numbers here for Canada. Rothwell, shot, hit a body in front, loose ball. And it'll be picked up there by Sawyer English, running away from Logan Lee. Got to keep his feet moving, he does. Skips it to Little John at X. And out the backside with Robinson. Robinson running on Galante. Robinson, bounce shot, scores! Might not have even bounced, but able to beat Ryder Johnson clean. And that's a big goal for Canada, their first 2-goal lead of the contest. And Luke Robinson with another. Continues to be hot through the midfield for the red and white. Watch Robinson here. Still don't know if that bounced or not. Might get a good look here. Robinson gets his hands free and beat Ryder Johnson under the stick. And Oldman wins another draw. Good job by Jack Oldman. Was the Ohio State University. Being tutored here by the legend Jeff Snyder at the face-off dot. Learn all the tricks and trades from one of World Lacrosse's all-time greats. And Canada gonna get called for procedure on the offside. Quickly running is Cooper Anderson. Dalen John has one of the goals here for the Haudenosaunee. Noah Snyder. Chase Cogan. Matched up there with Sam Trumbull. Cogan spins away. Top center, one more, heavy shot. Manning tracks it and missed the target. Backed up by the Haudenosaunee. Oh, they're gonna say Canada was there for the backup. Quickly to Grayson Thompson. He's gonna use his speed to get through the midfield, runs through a slash. Miracle on him. Haudenosaunee, Miracle, near side. Marino. Back to Max Frateroli. Now Justin Tavares, 9-on-9 on the far side.
14. Little John, 14.
14's the call from Sean Wilkins, the O coordinator here for Canada. Thompson. Peterkin. Little John. Back. Peterkin.
You're behind the goal. Grayson. 1-3-2.
Thompson, bounce shot, stick save, Ryder Johnson. Ron Camberlin swims past his man, keeps his feet moving. And will fire a long bomb pass, doesn't connect, did it touch a Canadian stick? It didn't. Turnover there by the Haudenosaunee. Grayson Manning with it. Running back to get it is Chris Rathwell. He'll move it up ahead to Logan Fletcher. Far side, Justin Tavares. Tavares puts it at X. Marino. Haudenosaunee in a bit of a zone here. Masnick. Rathwell. Tavares. Rathwell. Tavares. X. Marino. Masnick. Rathwell. Little John trying to find a lane and a bounce shot and a goal. Tavares. That's a great goal from Justin Tavares. High stick bouncer beats Ryder Johnson. And the youngster just couldn't track that one. And that was one of the things the Canadian offensive coaching staff are stressing with their group. High sticks, bouncers, right at the feet of the goaltender. And that one was successful. So we'll get a good look here in the replay from the camera. And there it is, just a bouncer right at Johnson's feet. And unable to track that one with the stick. Canada leading it by 3, 5-2. There's Fletcher with a head of steam. Give it near side, Little John. Back up top, Oldman. One more, Marino to the crease. Stepping, great save, Ryder Johnson. As he denied the man right on the crease. That was Max Frateroli, great save from Ryder Johnson. Here's Cooper Anderson, quickly up the field. Big hit by Parker Sorensen. That one will be felt in the morning, and the shot goes wide, but Haudenosaunee had the backup. Haudenosaunee will change through the midfield. Here's Hunter Thompson. Far side, Green Deer. Up top, Barrero. Double comes from the Canadians. extra pass. That one couldn't be handled. Parker Sorensen on his man. Trying to knock it loose from Hunter Thompson. Slide help comes. Sorensen knocked to his feet. Canada will pick it up. Hayden Hiltz. He's got Fletcher. One more. Fletcher thought about it, won't take it. Canada will though. Max Frateroli pings the corner. And you can hear the Canadian bench saying it all starts with Parker Sorensen, who started with that loose ball, and then a heavy shot from Max Frateroli, his second of the contest. Canada's starting to feel some momentum here. Fletcher was gonna pull the trigger, and then 2 extra passes, and the unselfishness of the Canadians had a good look. A couple passes for a better look. There's Trumbull, he's gonna run. Little John, backside look, great save, Ryder Johnson. Denying Frateroli on the crease. Ball through the midfield with Miracle. And can the Haudenosaunee keep this in? They can't. And it's now some unforced errors from the Haudenosaunee, allowing Canada to maintain momentum in possession. Grayson Thompson, got to be careful, the man tracking from behind. He'll get across center, keep his feet moving. One more, pole goal, shot off the crossbar. Lucas Fraser was screen light the whole way, beat the goaltender, but not his skinny orange friend behind him. Camberlin, good job keeping his feet and getting across center. Sun's starting to burn off the clouds here at Gongchen Po Training Center. Heat starting to pick up. Chase Kogan. Noah Snyder on the far side. It's Whitehorse. Kogan. Heavy pressure there from DeChico. Kogan spins away, double comes. Noah Snyder. Low shot, hit a body in front, loose ball. Can Canada find it? It'll be Parker Sorensen. Sorensen running, transition here for Canada. Parker Sorensen, one more, extra pass, one more pass, Little John from Frateroli. That's beautiful from the Canadians in transition. Little John's got his first of the afternoon, and a quick high five to Sorensen and to Frateroli and Marino. Everybody touched it in the offensive side of the ball. And Canada's starting to feel it here in the second quarter.
Good job. That's a fucking class move.
Apologies for the hot mic. Sometimes it's going to happen. Oldman and Watts at the dot. And they're going to call Watts on the procedure. Hands were a little quick there. Jack Oldman.
Mazdik, come get it, right here. Mazdik, LJ, low. Get over.
Mazdik's got the short stick of Cooper Anderson on him. There's Sawyer English. Patience here from the Canadians. So we're at 6.5 to go. Next full stoppage will be the media water timeout. English. Up top, Maznik. Got the long pole matchup, spins away, trying to get his hands free. Good couple chops there from Miracle. Robinson back to Maznik. Peterkin. Inside feed deflected by a Haudenosaunee stick. That was Galante who knocked that one down. Quickly up ahead, Haudenosaunee running. Camberlin, bounce shot, well off target, backed up by the Nationals, and that'll take us to our timeout. 7-2's your score, Canada, 5:52 to go. You're watching the final day of group pool play here from Jeju on World Lacrosse TV.
Do you have a WhatsApp number?
What's that? Yeah. Yeah, I'll message you. I think I'll message you on it.
No. Oh, you got someone else.
No, I got you from the group.
No. No. Hello, Bessie.
That idea? No. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. World Lacrosse Men's Under 20 Championship, Jeju 2025. What an absolutely gorgeous day here in South Korea. Heat starting to pick up. We got the fans blowing, the ice towels working, and all the staff here at the championship doing everything they can to keep the athletes hydrated and cool. And I'm not sure which official stepped out of this game, but he went to see the emergency medical services here. So we've had the spare referee step in. Here's Noah Snyder at X. Good little juke. Watched there by DeChico. Noah Snyder seems to like this matchup. Gonna go one-on-one with DeChico. Goal line, flip through X. One more. Up top, Whitehorse. Whitehorse with the split, puts in his right-hand bounce shot. Misses on the short side, backed up there by Haudenosaunee. Oh, good split dodge. Now driving to GL8 as the slide help comes. It does. Extra pass. Great save, Manning. Whitehorse gives it off, then gets it back. Working on the short stick, and Whitehorse scores the bouncer. Hiltz unable to get there in time, and Haudenosaunee gets a much-needed goal. And the fans on the far side loving it, clad in orange and purple. As Whitehorse gets his fourth of the tournament, first of the game. That's just a good take off the pick and roll. And then Manning thought he was going up high, and Whitehorse pulled the string and bounced it between the legs. 7-3 here, Canada leading in the second. Oldman trying to find it. We picked up there by Logan Lee. Lee got Fraser all over him. Keeps his feet moving. Well done there, Logan Lee. And then able to find a man on the outlet. Ball skipped through X. One more, Barrero. And now Marcus Thundercloud. Green Deer. Thompson, Thundercloud. Good ball moving here around the outside by Haudenosaunee, just trying to set things up. Thundercloud drives through X, carrying high back up top. Thompson to X. Noah Snyder lost his footing, ball loose. They pick it up, oh, they couldn't finish it. Had Grayson Manning down and out. Now Grayson Thompson's gonna run. All alone, Grayson Thompson in transition. Masnick shot and a goal. And a late flag thrown. Good look from Grayson Manning to Grayson Thompson to Jared Masnick, the BC connection. And Canada with a great response as Masnick gets his third of the tourney. Jared Masnick from Delta, BC, going to Harvard. This is Harvard College. I don't imagine that's Harvard University. It might be a Harvard College. Pretty sure he goes to Harvard, the proper Harvard. And there was a slash called with that flag down. And it will be a continued penalty as there's an open wing on the far side for Canada. So can Oldman find the reverse plunger back to Fletcher? And he does. Good pop out to Fletcher. One more, Luke Robinson. Canada to the EMO for a full minute here. Masnick. Skip past far side, Frateroli. Robinson. Had to be careful, the man coming from behind. Oldman will head for a change. Canada to the EMO. Tavares to Robinson. 3 minutes to go here in the half. Frateroli won't force it. Push back there by Galante. Robinson. Peterkin. Masnick vacates the middle. Robinson wants it, takes it, puts it wide off the target. Backed up nicely by Littlejohn. Masnick. Peterkin. Robinson. Skip past Littlejohn. Backside look. Frateroli. Oh, he climbed the ladder and one-timed it past Ryder Johnson. What an athletic play by Max Frateroli. Give him the hat trick. 8 so far in this tournament. And Canada leads it by 6 now, 9-3. Littlejohn's skip pass was a little high, but somehow Frateroli was able to climb the ladder and one time a floater past Ryder Johnson. And Canada still on the man up for another couple seconds here. Oldman tried to pop it free, but Watts won it clean. And Canada able to find it. Nice job there by Marino, but thrown away by Oldman. Teone Galante will start with it for the Haudenosaunee. Salamanca, New York, goes to the University of Albany. Proud tradition there for the Great Danes. Here comes Canada. Skip past Masnick, knocked down by the stick of Logan Lee. A little too fortuitive there. And now good speed by Camberlin. My name is Teddy Jenner. Thanks for tuning in here on World Lacrosse TV. 90 seconds to go in the half. Kogan. Far side Noah Snyder and right back. Whitehorse. He's got the short stick matchup with Hiltz. Runs off the pick, takes the shot. Manning, easy grab there. Popped up to Hiltz on the run. Good job keeping that ball in front of him. Hayden Hiltz to Sorensen, scores! Long pole goal for Parker Sorensen. And again, the Canadian transition worked to perfection. Manning with the save up to Hiltz. Did a nice job on that bouncing ball, and then found the long pole Parker Sorensen. And he's able to put it past the left hip of Ryder Johnson. Another goal for the red and white. Good transition goal again from Gary Gates' club. And if you're going to put it in the stick of Grayson Manning, you better be able to get back in transition because he is incredible on the outlet. Oldman. Gonna flip it to Sam Trumbull. He'll move it ahead to Lucas Fraser. Fraser. Marino. And Canada doesn't have numbers, so they'll slow things up here. Under 30 to go in the half. Justin Tavares, Sawyer English. Late man on is Rathwell. Here we go, final 15. Head of steam for English. Little stutter step, gets past his man, keeps his feet moving. Inside, look, flip pass shot. What a save by Johnson. Rebound, another great save by Ryder Johnson. Two huge saves as the half comes to a close, but Canada will take the lead. It could be bigger if not for young Ryder Johnson between the pipes, a 16-year-old, keeping his team in this one. At the half, Canada leads it 10-3 on the heels of a 7-goal second quarter. You're watching Pool A play here at the World Lacrosse Men's Under-20 Championship from South Korea.
포장재부터 제품까지 첨번의 생각을 담다. 안심 동원 샘물. 안심 동원 샘물이 선수들의 안전 플레이를 응원합니다.
진짜 힘들어서 다들 금방 뻗거든요. 링티 마시면 너무 좋다고 다들 찾는 거예요.
야, 너만 마시냐? 뛰는 게 달라요. 운동 갈 때 꼭 챙기세요. 마셔봐서 압니다. 링티.
IS 동서는 봅니다. 쓸모없던 땅에서 친환경 건설의 내일을, 폐기물에서 전기차의 새로운 미래를, 아이들에서 행복한 희망의 세상을. ESG 경영으로 더 큰 내일을 봅니다. IS 동서.
You're an idiot. Wow. I thought we were friends. That is my thing.
Run away.
That's not bad, bro.
You guys over here. You guys over here.
Welcome back. Second half action about to get underway here from Gongchenpo Training Center. Teddy Jenner, thanks for tuning in here on World Lacrosse TV. Canada leading it 10-3. Again, if you want to be interactive with me here in the broadcast, at Teddy Jenner on Twitter. Always love to hear from the fans. Tune in back home. And a nice face-off there from Julian Watts. Haudenosaunee with possession. Right in front of us here. Bladen Hops Thompson. Skips it through X with Barrero.
Hey, last one coming, Frank. Last one.
To Hogalate Barrero. Pops Thompson. Now Noah Snyder. To Whitehorse. Split dodge. Whitehorse keeps it in his right. One more. Chase Kogan gets to the middle of the field. Jump shot, goal! And the first shot able to beat Cam Sterrett, who replaces Grayson Manning. And that's a big goal for the Haudenosaunee right out of the halftime break. Good split dodge across the top. Able to get his hands free in 37 seconds in. Just a nice little hitch fake. And then the bouncer far side as Chase Kogan gets his 7th of the tournament. 10-4, Canada leading. Oldman and Watts at the dot again. Julian Watts, also another youngster here for this Haudenosaunee national team at 16 years of age. Oldman wins it. Up ahead, Marino tried to fire it far side, knocked down by a stick of a defender. Loose ball, pops free, and they'll float it far side. One more, Trumbull. And Trumbull will settle things up. Change out the backside. Canada's got to get bodies on the field here. Canada still needs another defender out there. And they finally do. Now they'll settle the offense with Luke Robinson. Robinson with a head of steam. Continues to carry through the far side. Good defense there by Camberlin. Robinson still with it. All the way through X. Out the backside, Justin Tavares. Masnick with the short stick, Camberlin on him. Spins away, swings it to Robinson. Robinson to X, right back, skip pass, didn't find Robinson, but gave it to Rathwell. Now Masnick. Camberlin watching him. Masnick skips it to Marino. One more. Rathwell, good defense there. One more inside, and then couldn't pull the trigger was Brendan Marino. Double comes, Marino keeping his feet moving. Rathwell will take the shot, hit a body. It's gonna fall to Marino. Inside, oh, what an around the world chance from Masnick, and an even better save by Ryder Johnson. Masnick can't believe he didn't score that one. Hidden ball trick, still with Justin Tavares. He'll give it to David Peterkin. Peterkin to Sawyer English. He's gonna run on the long pole. Keeps his feet moving. X with, back to Masnick. Grayson Thompson splits and carries, runs through the double, gives it off to English. Defense here from the Haudenosaunee.
Don't slide us if you have to, Parker.
Message from the Haudenosaunee bench, don't slide if you don't have to. Official timeout. And there's just an extra ball on the turf. 3.5 into the third quarter. Haudenosaunee with the only goal so far here. Now Canada off the reset. Masnick skips it through X, gets it right back. Sawyer English. Near side, David Peterkin. He'll run off the screen from Grayson Thompson, keeps his feet moving. Back to Thompson. Skip pass to English. Now at X with Marino. Masnick, short stick matchup on the far wing. The head of steam, keeps his feet moving. Masnick, shot, put it wide off the target. Backed up by Canada. Marino will start with it at X. Thompson trying to drive underneath Gialee, skips it through X. One more, Peterkin. Stall put on here for Canada. Marino. Peterkin. Had to be careful there against the restraining line. Here's Sawyer English. English on the one-on-one against Parker Booth. Keeps his feet moving. Flip pass inside. Knocked down nicely by a Haudenosaunee defender stick. Running. Delona Galante. Slow numbers here for the Haudenosaunee. Amberlin, bounce shot. Starrett got a stick on it. Knocked it out of play. Backed up by the Haudenosaunee. Right in front of us, Hobbs Thompson. Finds a man off the bench, James Whitehorse. He'll do a little hidden ball trick, still has it.
Backside cut.
Cam Starrett might have been fooled on that a little bit. Had his eyes on Snyder, who has it now. Snyder, one-on-one against Sam Trumbull. Good split dodge. Gets it top center. Dishes off to Barrero. Pass knocked down, deflected. And then an excellent job there by Logan Fletcher to find that loose ball, and he turns it over. Up top, Noah Snyder, time and room. Shot blocked in front by a defender. That stung Parker Sorensen, sorry. For the family, Parker Sorensen watching back home in Maple Ridge. Here's Noah Snyder. One-on-one with Trumbull again.
Coming back right. Cross check.
Swim move, keeps it in his right hand, low to low, fired wide. Snyder definitely favors his right hand. Always want to come back to it. Now ball on the far side. One-on-one matchup, Parker Sorensen.
Tuck, ready to go over the top. Tucker.
Dalen John takes a couple chops, trying to back his way in. Dalen John skips it up top, ball pops free, Canada has it. Fletcher, numbers here for the red and white. Skip pass, Grayson Thompson, one more Maznick, and they'll call him in the crease. And a long pass to center, picked up by the Haudenosaunee. Slow numbers here for the Nationals. Dalen John. Clayton Hobbs Thompson. Skip pass across the D. Heavy shot off the pipe. Beats Starrett, but not his skinny orange friend.
No, Jackie. Play the ball.
Nationals with it again.
Play the ball a little bit, Olsen. Play the ball a little
Snyder.
Press your head.
Canada in a bit of a floating zone here. Skip past the goal line extended. One more, shot high and wide. And they'll say the Haudenosaunee, good effort there by Hobbs Thompson to keep possession here.
Right here at the green line. Right there. No further.
Mark my sheet of the defensive coach instructing Jack Olson. Now Noah Snyder with it. Snyder with a head of steam. Swung far side to Whitehorse. Marcus Thundercloud now. Gets it back. Goal line extended. Up top, Whitehorse. Through X. Hobbs Thompson. One more good inside feed and a great handle. Even a better goal. Marcus Thundercloud with a beautiful goal for the Haudenosaunee. And with 6:37 to go, it's 10-5. Canada leading at the hydration break. But a little momentum here for Marty Ward's crew on World Lacrosse TV. might have given that goal to James Whitehorse and not Marcus Thundercloud. Nonetheless, a beautiful goal from the Haudenosaunee. We're now down 5, 10-5 here in the third quarter. Thanks for joining us here on World Lacrosse TV. My name's Teddy Jenner, calling field level. Oldman and Watts battling again. So an excellent battle between these two youngsters at the dot. Who's going to come away with it? Oldman has it, pops it to himself, runs through the slash of Watts. Oldman still with it. Content to just sit on it as the Canadians make some changes. Oldman drives GLE, gives it off to Little John. Now Robinson. They'll leave it for Peterkin. Peterkin with Galante on him. Splits, keeps his feet moving, got some time, finds Mazdic, good handle, and a great save, Ryder Johnson. Quickly up ahead. Numbers here for Camberlin. Trailer, Logan Lee, bounce shot, good save, Starrett. And then he wanted to throw the quick one, but he'll hold on to possession, give it to Wyatt Wiggins. Hayden Hiltz, good handle there by Olsen to Maznick. Canada changing. 5 minutes to go here in the third. Fantastic game here to start the final day of pool play. USA, Australia at 4 p.m. local time. I'll have that call for you as well. As we work towards the play-ins and the championship Sunday. Rathwell skips it, one more, driving to the center of the cage, Frateroli, and a late flag comes. Good take there by Max Frateroli, his 4th of the game, and a much-needed response for the Canadians. And we'll see what the call is as well. And it's a minor push, so it'll be wiped out by the goal. Canada leading now 11-5. That's the score over between Germany and Kenya at the half. My guy Benjamin Mulesi having another strong game for Team Kenya, slowly becoming one of the stars of this tournament. As Jack Oldman wins another draw, continues to work through the hounding pressure of the Haudenosaunee. Loses his footing, double comes, and able to hold on to possession. We'll skip it near side. Marino, Frateroli, up top. Wanted to pull the trigger. Was Lucas Fraser, flag down. And then Canada stepped out of the box, so the whistle will go. And it'll be a 30-second minor interference on Teone Galante. So not only are the players having to deal with the heat, so are the officials, and looks like both fields have lost an official and having to pull the reserve ref into action. Everyone's going to be okay. So here goes Canada on the MO. Peterkin, Little John, back to Peterkin. Robinson wants it, takes it, scores! Low to high rip from Luke Robinson. He continues to stay hot for Canada with his 3rd of the game, 7th of the tournament. An EMO goal for Gary Gates' club. Good ball movement, the extra pass. Robinson stepped down, saw the angle, took it, and just able to overpower Ryder Johnson. Luke Robinson from Whitby, again, going to Cornell. Oldman and Watts in a bit of a stalemate at the dot. Oldman pops it out the back. And they're going to say clamping on Canada. Possession to the Haudenosaunee. There's Mason Sandin. Got a big hit in the game against Australia a few days ago. He's played well here for Marty Ward's squad. Here's James Whitehorse. We'll bounce it near side Noah Snyder. We'll pick it up with a head of steam matched up against Sam Trumbull. Now Kogan. Ball will get swung through X. Whitehorse. Snyder. Split dodge. Doesn't always want to come back to his right, and he does. Keeps his feet moving. Snyder. Whitehorse. Skip to Kogan. Pass knocked down by a defensive stick of Canada. Running is Fletcher. Fletcher tried to give it off to Wyatt Wiggins, and he's able to find that loose ball. I gotta find someone to dish it off to. It'll be Lucas Littlejohn. He'll give it to Grayson Thompson. In comes Sawyer English to the fray. Now Chris Rathwell. Grayson Thompson wants his left. Carries, bounce shot over top, backed up by Frateroli. Out the backside, Rathwell. Split dodge, continues to carry GLE to the angle. Flip back outside the backside, Brendan Marino. Marino high pass, and English couldn't handle it. It'll be a free possession here for the Haudenosaunee. Closing in on 90 seconds remaining here in the third. On Camberlin. John. Now near side Noah Snyder. Matched up with the long pole, Fraser. Ball loose, good D there by Fraser. Now he's gonna run transition for Canada. 4-on-3 running. Fraser, one extra pass. Owen Ryder Johnson almost got it, but Frateroli had just enough on it for his 5th of the game. The Canadian transition has been lethal here this morning. And Frateroli's 5th on the extra pass, able to beat Ryder Johnson. You just see that one extra pass, and Johnson just got a piece of it, but not enough. Would have been a highlight reel save if he would have made that stop. Unfortunately for the young Haudenosaunee goaltender. And Oldman gonna get called for procedure again. There's Cooper Anderson. Good off to Marcus Thundercloud. 40 seconds to go here in the third. Man on his green deer. He has possession right in front of the broadcast position. Ball swung through out to Dalen John. A rollback. Unable to handle that pass was Hunter Thompson. And Thompson will lose it. Good pressure there from Fletcher. Fletcher quickly up ahead. Up the ladder. Jack Olsen open in the middle. Able to find the handle. Olsen down the pipe, and he lost it just as he was shooting. And that's the end of the quarter. Good opportunity for Canada on the break again, but unable to finish was Jack Olsen. But Canada in control here. 4th quarter action coming up from South Korea on World Lacrosse TV.
IS 동서는 봅니다. 쓸모없던 땅에서 친환경 건설의 내일을, 폐기물에서 전기차의 새로운 미래를, 아이들에서 행복한 희망의 세상을. ESG 경영으로 더 큰 내일을 봅니다. IS 동서.
From our unique origins to the modern game, the global lacrosse community has been preparing for this moment. Together, we step into a new chapter of growth, competition, unity, and inspiration for the next generation. Welcome to a new era of lacrosse. At the Olympic Games in Los Angeles, we continue growing together. Join the journey, and let's make history in LA and beyond. A new era of lacrosse starts now.
Welcome back to Field 1. Canada Haudenosaunee, the opening game, or the final game for these two teams in Pool A, one of the opening games of the final day of pool play. Tomorrow the real fun begins. Placement, play-ins, and a chance to continue to move up the world rankings, and a chance to play for a gold medal and even a bronze medal. As we look to crown a champion on Sunday the 24th. End of today will be the halfway point of this tournament. Masnick, Peterkin. It's watched by big Logan Lee. He is a hulking young man, is Logan Lee. Now running goal line extended, skip through the back. And now there's Peterkin. Marino, one more. Justin Tavares, great save. Ryder Johnson got the left leg on it. Good look there for Tavares. Matched up Camberlin. Tavares will carry high. Tavares spins. Good defense there by Cameron. Loose ball picked up by Teone Galante. Numbers here for Haudenosaunee. Galante shot easily handled by Starrett. He'll quickly outlet to center. Frateroli. One more. And the extra. Oh, and a great stick check at the end. Knocked it out of the hands of Marino. And now again running Logan Lee. Extra. One more. Inside. Goal scored by Haudenosaunee. Transition goal for Dalen John, his second of the contest. And as much as we've seen good transition from Canada, that was excellent transition from the Haudenosaunee Nationals. From one end to the other in two quick passes, and then the extra ends up in the back of the net. Dalen John's third of the tournament. So we'll go back to the face-off dot. 13-6 your score. A minute 40 into the fourth quarter. And again, kicking through on Oldman, who's lost the last few on technical procedures. Now the Haudenosaunee trying to continue with some momentum here. Chase Cogan has one here tonight, 7 in the tournament. Dogalate Barrero. Whitehorse. Shot, oh, that one didn't miss by much in the short side corner. That was a good release from Hobbs Thompson. And the pass doesn't connect, good look inside, but Canada will find it. Will they or not? Ball loose. And a good pickup there by Zach Tucker. Tucker will throw it to the middle of the field. Reese DeChico all the way up ahead, Trumbull. Marino skips it to X. Now Masnick. Extended pressure from Logan Lee. Masnick keeps his feet moving, running to space. Lee all over him, ball pop free. Picked up by Marino. Marino. Create space, give to English. And a floating pass doesn't connect. That's a turnover for Canada. A little sloppiness here from the Canadians in the early stages of the fourth. Haudenosaunee running. One extra pass. Good fake, good bounce shot and a goal. Again, undisciplined, unforced errors by Canada leading to a transition goal by the Haudenosaunee. I believe that was Blayton Thompson. Yeah, it was number 13. His first of the tournament. Good patience. Was able to get stared up on his toes. And then bounced it past him. Haudenosaunee fans love that one. I'll bring a new ball into play. Might have had a bit of a greaser. Oldman and Watts at the dot. And Watts has been able to win the last few here for Haudenosaunee. And Oldman had it for a second, but it pops free. Good pressure by the Nationals. They're going to run again. Slow numbers in transition. Julian Watts. Kick it out, and he'll head off for a change. Into the stick of Marcus Thundercloud. Snyder. Give it off to Julian Greendeer. Back to Snyder. Whitehorse. Thundercloud. Barrero. Shot. Good save. Starrett. Ball loose in front of the cage. Can Canada come away with it? It's going to be Fletcher with it. Good job by Logan Fletcher to keep that loose ball in front of him. Now Canada up the ladder. Running with speed. Cross center. It's Trumbull. We'll give it to Marino. Frateroli back to Marino. Canada changing. Logan Lee all over Frateroli. Sorry, that was Marino. Peterkin with a head of steam. Robinson. Again, good pressure by the Haudenosaunee Nationals, causing that turnover. Now Fletcher knocks it loose. Robinson in there. Picked up by Camberland. And the Nationals showing some fight here in the fourth quarter. Under 10 to play. 6-goal game. A couple more could put this one in a dangerous spot for the Canadians. Here's Whitehorse. Whitehorse trying to drive underneath. Pushed back by Peterkin. Shot. Save Starrett. Loose ball. Oh, one-handed behind the back shot. Almost went. Peterkin runs through a couple chops. And they throw it away as DeChico couldn't handle it. Another unforced error by the Canadians. The rising temperatures might be getting to the Canadians here in the fourth. Just gotta take care of that ball. Again, we set it off the start. Make those 30-yard passes, 20-yard passes by both players moving their feet towards each other. Hogan with a head of steam. Gets his hands free. Roll back pass. That one's out of the reach of a teammate and will head out of bounds. Canada needs a good offensive set here just to settle things down a little bit. Ball swung through X with Frateroli to Lucas Littlejohn. And somehow Canada called for in the crease. Now quickly up ahead, Whitehorse. Give it off the Green Deer. Momentum in the favor of the Nationals here. Dalen John's got a pair. Hunter Thompson skips it through X, now out the backside. Noah Snyder. Watched there by DeChico. Double comes from Olsen. Backtracks in the middle of the D. Loose ball picked up by Canada. Grayson Thompson running. And Thompson will just slow things up. Give it off to Lucas Littlejohn. Littlejohn gives it off to Tavares. He'll run far side Marino. Sawyer English with a short stick matchup. Skip pass, shot, good save, Ryder Johnson. Loose ball coming right in front of us. It'll be possession to Canada, Lucas Littlejohn. 7 minutes to go here. Littlejohn to Sawyer English. Matched up on Mason Sandin. Split. Sandin staying with him. Good defense from Sandin. Bounce shot. Another nice save by Ryder Johnson. Got it with the right toe. Ball loose. Whistle. And it'll be a freehand push on Canada. Possession. Haudenosaunee when we come back. Hydration time for everybody. Crunch time in this one. 6:43 to go. 13-7 Canada leading on World Lacrosse TV. Yeah.
Hey, starts with the ball. It's your ball.
Haudenosaunee will start with possession. They trail it by 6. Another goal here. Really start to put the pressure on the Canadians. And a great battle back here by Marty Ward's club. And a couple big saves by goaltender Ryder Johnson in between the pipes to keep his team in this one. Camberlin running, gets across center. And now both teams will make changes through the midfield. Noah Snyder. Right there with James Whitehorse, who has it now. Got a bit of a hidden ball trick. Canada was wise to it. Kogan back to Whitehorse. Now Snyder on the far side. Snyder splits. Goal line extended. Good rotation by the Canadian D. Snyder still. Watched there by number 16, Trumbull. Near side, Chase Kogan. Pushed out by Zach Tucker. Kogan driving, shot wide off the target. And he backed up there by the Nationals. Blatant hops Thompson. Thompson settling this offensive set here. Dalen John trying to cut through the middle. Canada clamping down sticks. Snyder trying to get to the 45 island. Turned back by Canada. Good wrap check ball on the turf. Picked up by DeChico. Flag down. And looks like it's maybe a 30-second technical coming here to Parker Sorensen. We'll see what the call is. A 1 minute illegal body check called on Parker Sorensen. So an opportunity again here for the Nationals. A goal, maybe a timeout to stop the clock. They've had some possessions off the face-off as of late. And maybe a chance to really close this gap. Barrero. Snyder, shot, save, stare, got a piece of it, turned it to the side. Backed up by Hunter Thompson. Barrero, Thompson, back to Barrero. Won't pull the trigger and they throw it out of bounds. Check that 66, Dalen John. Unable to connect with that pass. 20 seconds remaining on the penalty to Parker Sorensen. Running is DeChico. He's got the long pole, Logan Lee hounding him. Now here comes help. DeChico runs away, flag down. DeChico still with it. And Canada screaming for a late hit. They're not going to get that call, but the penalty coming to Logan Lee. There's just 3 seconds remaining on Sorensen, so Canada will have a 27-second EMO opportunity. And a goal here could really just quell the momentum and settle things down here for the red and white, as we're just over 4 minutes left in here in the fourth. Peterkin. Officials timeout. Not sure, I think Canada went a little quick here for the timing crew.
60.
Sean Wilkins calling out the plays here from the Canada sidelines. Head coach at RIT, a D3 powerhouse. And they're going to call procedure on Canada here and give possession to the Haudenosaunee.
You can't start the play with too many men.
And I agree with Jeff Snyder.
You cannot start the play with too many men on the. Hey, come talk to each other. Talk to each other. Head ball. You guys start once the ball's ready. Right?
Official just talking things over the Canadian bench staff, why that was called. None too pleased with it. So the Nationals, 30 seconds remaining on the major. Carrying it through X is Chase Kogan. Kogan with a big lap around the defensive zone of Canada. Ten seconds remaining. I'll be happy just to let the time tick away, get back to even strength, and they're going to have to show some urgency. Down 6 with 3 minutes to go. Barrero. Marcus Thundercloud. Penalty expired. Nationals back to even strength. Thundercloud, shot, and a goal! Stared, I think, got a piece of it, but ends up in the back of the net, and that's a big goal for the Nationals, 13-8. It's a 5-goal game with 2:40 to go. Get a look here in the replay. See how this one goes in. Oh, it went off the defender, I think. It did. Off of Zach Tucker. And it's a 5-goal game here. It is Marcus Thundercloud who will get credit for it. 2:42 to go. And another procedure called on Jack Oldman at the faceoff dot. He's gonna have to clean that up as this goes on because he was dominant in the first half, but here in the second, whatever he's been doing just isn't sitting right with the officials. Now the Nationals with all the momentum here right now. Noah Snyder, Kogan. Tough pass there for Thundercloud, good handle. Driving GLE, flip back pass doesn't connect. But good chase down there by Barrero. And then the Nationals throw it away. Unforced error, Canada possession, under 2 to go. Little nervy time here for both clubs.
Stop the clock! Stop the clock! Time out! Haudenosaunee!
Haudenosaunee will call a timeout here with Canada in possession. And the Canadian bench staff just trying to get a few clarifications from the officials here on what some of the latest calls have been. Nonetheless, Canada just going to have to find anything working for them here in the final few minutes. Chance for everybody. Get a little extra water here, some ice on the body. The 4 teams in this pool will be the top 4 teams in the quarterfinals. And then tomorrow in the playdowns will be the exciting time for everybody. Chance to move up. Chance to improve your standing on the world level. And for some of these countries, an opportunity to continue playing the game and continue playing against some higher caliber. And it's going to be a fantastic finish to this tournament for sure. We'll have all the action on World Lacrosse TV. Thanks for tuning in wherever you may be watching from. North America, Asia, Europe, Africa, Australia, South America, a little bit of everything here. Central America. Just a great coming together for the creator, appeasing him with some fantastic lacrosse. And this game was all Canada at one point, but a good rally by the Haudenosaunee in the second half has gotten them right back in this thing. But time is their enemy with under 2 minutes to go. They're going to need to find a turnover here and possession and start taking it to the rack. It's Gary Gate and Jeff Snyder just trying to get a clarification on the face-off rulings of why Jack Oldman has been getting the procedures called. Starrett. Walk it behind his cage, give it off to Sam Trumbull. And Canada slowly bringing the ball upfield. Still trying to get clarification from the officials. Trumbull at center. 90 seconds remain. And Canada content to sit here. The Nationals in a bit of a 10-man as Ryder Johnson's out of his cage.
Look, what do you think?
Canada floats it near sideline. Parker Sorensen. And now Canada's got to get it across center. Well, they almost throw it away here. Careful, Starrett under some pressure. Trumbull running. Peterkin. Far side with the Chico, and the stall's put on Canada. Trumbull and a floating pass. Stick knocked out of his hands. And then it's flipped back to DeChico. Peterkin. Under 40 to play. Canada content to take the air out and run the clock, but Haudenosaunee still fighting for every last second. David Peterkin right in front of us. Teone Galante all over him. Jared Masnick. DeChico will float it. Final 10 seconds. Frateroli. Fitting that he'll take the final shot-ish on net after a 5-goal performance from Max Frateroli. Canada's gonna win it. Dicey at times, as Haudenosaunee showed a lot of heart getting back into this one, but Canada will prove to 2-1, most likely finish second in Pool A. And Haudenosaunee falls to 0-3. They'll be the number 4 seed. And don't forget, USA, Australia, 4 p.m. local time, roughly 5 o'clock for the folks back home in Aussie. Hopefully you'll join us there. A great game here between 2 longtime rivals and 2 great nations. And the final score, once again, Canada wins it 13-8. My name's Teddy Jenner. I appreciate you spending your morning with me, maybe even your evening or afternoon. 20 Watts will have the call for the next game coming up in a little bit. That's it for me. Canada wins it at the World Lacrosse Men's Under 20 Championship until we speak again. Stay safe and be excellent to each other.